Hello everybody. So last night Mo drew some plans of the kitchen with the measurements exactly blah de blah, and I was looking at it and I literally just thought the kitchen's too small. Basically the kitchen's too small. So what I want to do, and I've completely changed the layout, and I do apologise for leading you all down a road that is a dead end, but I think moving forward we need to think realistically about how we can work with this space. So here was the kitchen unit, and obviously you've got the hot and cold and the drainage pipes all there. Now the floor underneath it's concrete, so we can't move those, and I need to have a kitchen sink in that space basically. So the only other option that I thought was that we could swivel it so that how it was, once we took the wall down, we could turn it that way, so the back of it was along there and we could still plumb everything in, just add a few extra bits. But then the idea was that if we knock this wall down, we'd have a doorway behind on the back wall going into the little bathroom area. If we do that and we put a sink there, we're going to have a really tiny gap to be able to get past the unit, the sink unit, to get through to the door. So it just doesn't work. Because if the unit, we swivel it, it's got to be at least to here. That leaves us that amount of room to get through into here. So it's just going to look stupid. Oh. So we have decided, and I think it's a good idea,
to leave France to get to England.
Yeah. We're just going to leave it all and not do anything.
Yeah.
No. So what we are going to do is we're going to leave this wall, aren't we, Mo?
Because here we can have a good storage. Food storage.
No, not food storage. This is going to be the wash and dry area.
Yeah.
Because it's already here, the plumbing. We're going to get this out. So basically, this area, I can have a countertop across here, just past the door. I can have tumble dryer and washing machine in there, one on top of each other. Voila.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bash that sink out and put a normal sink with a cupboard around it.
Nice one.
Flat to the wall, not at an angle. And we're going to keep this.
Keep this, yeah.
Well, not this exactly, we'll modernise it, but it's going to be exactly...
That's somebody...
Hold on.
Open.
Hello? What are you doing here?
We make a little visit.
Yeah. Have you...
For the visit. No, it's
Yeah, it's €20 per person to come in here.
I know, go and see you later.
Right, let's, sorry, Michael disturbed us by opening the gate. Yes. So, that is going to stay exactly how it is, but modernised with a new sink.
Oh, where's the hammer? I want to smash the walls down.
Well, we've changed the layout a little bit. We keep changing it because we don't know what to do with it.
What are you going to do? Where are you going to put what?
So, originally, I wanted to build a wall across this line here.
And then do what?
Have a kitchen here.
What, and have it open, like an opening?
An opening, like a sliding door opening.
Yeah.
And then I was going to bash this wall out.
Yeah.
And make the kitchen a bit longer that way and have a door in that corner there into the bathroom. But we've got concrete floors and we've got all the pipe in here. If we put a sink there, we can't get through the door.
What's underneath the line though?
Concrete.
All of it?
Yeah,
Just concrete?
just concrete.
And what's there? Is that the floor above?
No.
No.
We're just going to have a look. Right, I've got Michael up the hatch.
Oh yeah. I need to film up here for you.
Yeah, put it up there.
Right, so basically you wanted to raise the ceiling back up to its original height. Well, that might, I can't really see. It's probably possible because it's just, you've got an actual plastered ceiling already there, which doesn't need a lot of work to restore it up. And it's just hanging from cables, this sort of suspended ceiling with insulation and a few cables here and there. And you can see the boxes where the windows are. They're just boxed out with like the metal stuff. It's quite new, this, Sadie.
Yeah.
It's probably put in about, within, I'd say less than 20 years ago. Maybe even less, 15 years ago.
Oh, it's
quite new.
There, isn't it?
So it's a nice ceiling, but it's just a wooden ceiling.
Yeah.
So if all you've got to do is take this ceiling here out, and you've got one above that you can just patch up. And you have really nice high ceilings.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been asking, why is it like that? Why have you got a drop ceiling? What's above it? And we've not looked up there yet.
They've done it to put insulation in.
Because we just assumed that they put a concrete floor above, and that's why they've done that to make.
I'll tell you why they've done it. Because if that upstairs was a separate flat, then they've done it for soundproofing.
Yeah.
So people walking about on the wooden floor is not going to make a noise down here. But if you're not bothered because it's going to be one apartment, knock it out.
Yeah.
Smash it all out. I'd take all these walls out, every single one. I'd take it back to a shell.
Yeah.
And then plan it from there.
Yeah. So we've got all of that window space that is blocked by that dropped ceiling or floating ceiling, whatever it's called.
But the ceiling will go right up to there. Look. That's the ceiling height.
Yeah.
Look how high that is.
Yeah, it's completely different.
I would. I know you probably wouldn't want it, but I would rip this out, this wall, and have the staircase in the room.
Yeah.
Well, it's more for heating.
Yeah, it just keeps because also with the apartment downstairs, you don't want all your noise floating down there.
No, that's probably true. They probably keep this one.
Yeah. So that was Michael's opinion.
Yeah, and is it?
Yeah. So I think the best option, Mo, isn't it, just to have it all open plan down here?
Maybe.
Yeah. Because last night it was just bugging me that I don't want to block those windows off. I don't want to have like a higgledy-piggledy kitchen where you've got like a little area there with a door that you've got to slither past to get through to your toilet and washroom. It just doesn't make sense, does it, Mo?
Yeah. And they're gonna have loads of corner. To be like.
And then my other option was to build a wall across this line, so you'd have the 3 windows in the kitchen and still have it closed off. But then I just think it's going to make it look small in here if I'd make it that big, the kitchen. So the only option is to have a completely open plan room.
Open with a good maybe island.
Yeah.
And,
which loads of people have said, and yes, you were right, guys. We've realised it now after doing all the planning and drawing up that it's just too much hard work. So the idea is to have a kitchen sink unit along here with a dishwasher, some sort of, maybe the cooking unit across here, a big tall larder cupboard here and an island in the middle. But we'll configure all of that afterwards because we've just got enough space now. And a lot of people, Mo, a lot of people were saying, why don't you have the kitchen in there?
In this?
Yeah.
We can't.
We can't because
we don't have the pipes and the.
We can't move piping through concrete floor. If it was wooden floor, yeah, because you can take up the wood flooring under the floorboards and move all the pipes along. But then even you've got to then drill outside and put a drainage pipe down the front wall.
We hope so. We have
this
the kitchen here,
yeah.
But we can't.
When I first came in here, I was like, yep, that's the kitchen. This is the lounge, blah, blah, blah. But Dad said, no, you can't do that. So, yeah, we're stuck with the kitchen down that end. It's an old building, you can't play around with it too much. So, we're just going to bash this wall out. Possibly the ceiling, I think it's a good idea.
This?
Yeah.
I don't think.
You don't think? Why?
No. Because if we take it off, because there is insulation.
Insulation.
Insulation. and the insulation because the last floor above it's we have the last floor and the how can I explain it? We have all the sun and all the heat of the building in there. So without this insulation, I think it will be
Hot.
the whole
Yeah.
building. I think that's why they put even.
And I
for-
think it could be a good idea to bang it out. We'll have a little investigation and talk to some professionals about it. But I think the other thing is that the bedrooms upstairs are wooden floor,
No.
and if there's a fire upstairs or something like that, I think this is all here as a safety barrier thing.
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, it could be really nice to bang them out and
But
have a full height ceiling.
It will be
It's
more work.
gonna cost more to heat the place
Yeah.
because it's gonna have high ceilings, and it's a lot more work because we'd have to put in a new ceiling.
So
Yeah, so you were saying what benefit we would get from raising the roof,
yeah,
the ceiling?
we will not have an extra space or extra.
No, it would just make the room feel a little bit bigger, possibly because of a higher ceiling. But you know, it's not the be all and end all of this.
Yeah, it will be the same result.
Yeah.
The same space. The same
And
result,
now,
the
once
same-
we take that wall down, it's just going to be a huge room. So,
Yeah. Yes.
so that's our change of plans, guys.
Yes. So, come on then.
You're going to make the first smash.
Yeah.
I think we should
There's
leave it
isolation.
now.
There is isolation. That's good.
Yeah, but you can't carry on, mate, because you haven't got a mask on and you haven't got safety goggles.
Yeah.
So
This is just the beginning.
that was just.
Just you know when the president goes somewhere
And he cuts the rope.
and he cuts
The
rope.
ribbon, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. When he cuts the ribbon.
So this is
Stop it now.
the start.
Yeah, you need to have wear a mask and stuff for that because you're going to get dusty.
Okay.
So that's the video for today, guys. Thank you for watching and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.